Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Adam RPG with me, Bring It On. So off camera I spent a long time looking for a caravan with a truck, and it turns out I got the sequence of events for Kovalev's car quest mixed up anyway. Once you find the car, you have to come back and report that to Kovalev, and then he's the one that gives you the idea of having a caravan tow it for you. But there is a silver lining. I did manage to find a bulletproof vest 6B2 in one of the caravans, or in the caravan that I found. It set us back about 8,000 rubles, but it is a significant upgrade. Why does he have rubles here? To the Curious that we were wearing. So the Curious is minus 10 to dodge, minus 1 to dexterity, 30% DR and 4 DT. Bulletproof vest does not have a minus 1 to dexterity, and it's only minus 8 to dodge. It's 5% more DR and 3 more DT. It also weighs less, so it's 4.8 versus 6.1. Yeah. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to swap this with my character. Higher DR, lower DT. But I no longer have that minus 1 to strength. I don't really care if Alexander has that minus 1 to strength or not. Where is this shield at? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Also, I did buy this, The Return of Dick Popov. Published by Shoot to Kill Print House, written by Edward Gubstov, book 2 of 8 in the Blood and Sand cycle. Previous book, Dick Popov and the Colosseum of Calamity. Those measly earthlings are dead, Mistress Datria, whispered Lord Councillor Sleesorg. That's so hard to say. If it was Sleesorg, or if it was just Seasorg, it'd be fine, but Sleesorg is hard to say. A fat, piggish old man. Disgust has shown itself in the beauteous face of the living goddess Datria, whose silky smooth dress did not in no way hide neither the beauty of her bronze skin, nor the size of her voluptuous breasts and hips, nor even the length of her perfectly shaped legs. You fool. You think I do not see that with my own eyes? The she-pharaoh slapped the ugly, putrid, fat-ridden face of the Lord Councillor, and the bracelet she wore in her hand started making a soothing metal noise. They killed one another in a fight to the death. Ah, what a waste it is for my all-male harem. The younger earthling would make an amazing slave, or mayhap a lover. Too bad he is dead now. My condolences, mistress, bowed Sleesorg. After this, he turned away from the beautiful she-pharaoh, turning his hands into fists and whispered to nobody in particular. Lover? Yeah, right. Oh, just you wait, my dear Datria. Soon, oh so very soon, I, Lord Councillor Sleesorg, shall make you my wench, right after I overthrow your government. Meanwhile, on the ground level of the Colosseum, 6 enslaved bullmen from the planet Taria have lifted the heavy gates and entered the arena to dispose of the bodies of Dick and the Doctor. Disgusted and angry, one of the bullmen wearing a golden ring in his huge flat nose ducked near the corpse of Dick Popov, only to be swiftly disposed of. Dick Popov has returned, wielding his plasma rapier, and so had Dr. Zharkov. The two never killed each other, but simply tricked the audience with a few theatrical moves. The dreadful, smelly bullmen jumped away from the two, getting their whips and steel bludgeons ready for battle. On the she-pharaoh's tribune, ugly Lord Councillor Sleesorg, frightened by the seeming revival of the two, ran to the voice-louding device and screamed his lungs out. Bullmen, murder these earthlings. Such is the will of the mighty she-pharaoh Datria. Continue reading in The Binding of Dick Popov. Also, when I was looking for the two caravans off camera, I had to kill a lot of rats and wasps. I kept running across that random encounter with the rats and the wasps. And so we have 2 level ups to take care of. Like so. I don't think he has enough points for... Nope. And then... that should give him enough weapon skill for... Yep. The Taiga Machete. Straight upgrade. Alright, let's talk to Kovalev. The former head of the village is sitting at a table, sipping a strange beverage. Hello there. How goes the search? I saw a car in serviceable condition at Dan's factory. It looks good, but I doubt it's working. What do you think? A spark of hope flashes in Kovalev's eyes. To fight back his worries, he downs his entire drink. This is great news. Now you just have to get it here. Now I'll use my skills to fix it. We'll get it fixed. Give her a fresh coat of paint. Such a shame there are so few drivable roads now. But still. How will I get it here? It's lacking wheels. I doubt you have the power to push it all the way. You can ask the caravan people. They have their own cars, and it's easy to meet them in the wastes. The goods won't come cheap, but you can always haggle. Good idea, comrade. I'll go see if I can find a truck caravan. Also, while I'm here, I want to check the merchant and the doctor's inventories for scrap metal. Alright. We'll grab the scrap metal. Potentially the rubles as well. I don't remember how many or how much scrap metal you need. I want to say it's like 48 weight worth. It's only 7.8. Alright, cool. Sitting pretty on money. Let's head to... I don't remember if I said how much it cost for this. It was like 8 grand worth of rubles to get the armor. But it's worth it. That was the best armor that I found in my first playthrough. Granted, I didn't find all the armor or get all the armor in my first playthrough, I don't think. I don't think I ever got the Mimic armor that Gravelov makes for you. Alright, let's get a Paragon. Hopefully we run across one of the several random encounters we need to find along the way. If not, that's fine as well. Because we're going to Paragon, there's a new merchant there that has something that I want. And I think that's it. Then we have to head to Krasno for the rest of it. Plus we also have access to the Chamber of Commerce bunker. We have several people to talk to in there. I see a tired traveler in a protective face mask. He loudly snores and screams out. Is it lively in the wastes? What's your name? You can call me Antoka Shmelev. What's your job? I'm working as a shepherd. The work isn't great, but it's something. There, take it or leave it. And where are you heading? I go to Solnstigrad. That's how it is. You heard something interesting? See here. They say that in Alista, there is an anomalous levitating cube that grants wishes, but does them in reverse. That's how it is. Yeah, and this is how it is. Sorry, buddy, but we need your stuff. I mean, we don't need it. But I really would like to have it. Alright, let's get to, not Krasno, to Paragon. Also, I had misremembered, it's last episode I'd mentioned that I thought that the last quest for the abandoned factory was the one where we fought against the coup. But someone corrected me in the comment section. Also, I ended up remembering what the next quest was. It's just the one line of dialogue about the... Wait, what? About the Krasno catacombs caught me off guard. But no, we have to go talk to the real criminals in the waste. The guard gives you a sour grin as he walks by, and almost loses his hard hat in the process. Oh, looky here. It's the hero of the day. Go on through. You're an honorary citizen of Paragon, after all. Good luck on your post. I think that might be new. I swore that I had to have a pass even after I completed the main Paragon quest last time. Anyway, here's the new merchant. A plump middle-aged lady wearing a painted headscarf seems to be looking you over, but her eyes are obscured by a silvery substance. The woman is totally blind, although it doesn't seem to slow her down much. She calls out, "Hey handsome, don't walk on past. Blind Zoya has all the ammo and meds you need at great prices." I'm sorry to ask, but how can you be a successful merchant when you're blind as a bat with glaucoma? It's easy, buddy boy. I'm a talkative old girl and I love to haggle. If someone tries to be a smart butt and pay me in pine cones or something, I have my girl Anushka over yonder. She's my secret pair of eyes. The merchant lady nods at a hunchbacked old woman in black, standing nearby. So, want to trade? Probably. Well, only if I get the big buyer's discount. The woman smirks. Blind folks have the same friends as seeing folk. Rubles. No discounts, buddy. Well, can you maybe answer some questions then? Ask away. I might even answer. What's your name? I'm Zoya Koroleva, and the old lady over yonder is my kid's godmother, my confidant, Anushka. You don't need to tell me who you are. I can tell by the way you walk and smell, and stuff like that. No need for a name. Wow, you can recognize me by the way I walk. Cool. Another question. Ask away. How did you end up blind? Me and my family live near the city of Kitez, on the far side of Lake Svetloyar, and at Lopatyevo village. When the city got nuked, I was standing in our front yard. The mushroom cloud over Kitez. It was mesmerizing. I just kept looking at it. Oh, how wonderful and dreadful it was, consuming all that I loved in its terrible light. The wind in my face, the glow of the explosion. I'll never forget it. After that day, my eyes started to go puffy. This was followed by thick pus, sticking my eyelids shut. When the inflammation finally died down, my eyesight was gone. I'm sorry I asked. Another question? What can you tell me about this place? I heard Fyodor Maximovich is in charge now. I don't mind. He's a nice guy. Every trader knows that. I see. Now another question. What do people talk about in town? I love rumors. I can't see anything, but I sure like hearing things. Like when I heard about that printing house up north. They're printing these tiny booklets about survival. But they're full of all sorts of nonsense, like how to stop bleeding with cabbage leaves, or how smoking sagebrush calms the nerves. But one time they printed some guy's letter with illustrated pistol schematics. Since then, everyone started buying their booklets. Nowadays they only write about gunsmithing and armor and stuff. Nothing more about the humble cabbage. Demand creates supply, or so I've heard. Another question. Alright, want to trade? And here it is. She sells one of the big backpacks, which is good to have. Let's see if we have enough to trade for it. Nope, looks like we're going to be hard-pressed to come up with enough that I'm to actually spend money. Well, I think it's worth it. So we give that to Fidel. Yeah, Fidel didn't have one. I should have checked beforehand. I didn't know if all my companions had one yet or not. So I think... yeah, Hexagen has one, and I have one. Now Fidel has one. I even give this one to Alexander instead of myself. Alright, cool. Let's go check in on Fyodor Maximovich real fast. I don't think we've spoken to him since we completed the quest. Fyodor Maximovich is rummaging through a pile of dusty and boring documents. He looks sleepy, but nods to you with a polite smile. Hello. How's the new job treating you? Don't know what I was waiting for, but I have a lot on my plate right now. At least it's better than getting in the middle of two fighting gangs. I see that you've got a lot of work. Yes, sir. Thank goodness I, at least, have experience with paperwork and bookkeeping. Without it, I don't know how I'd manage. So, can I join the management team? I don't think you'd be interested. It's about 90% paperwork, 5% talking with solicitors, 3% going to meetings. The last 2% is taken up by crazed, nightmare-filled nights. How are things in Paragon? With the new improvements, I mean. I never expected it, but the results have been pretty stable. Nobody even seems to notice the change. Traders continue bickering with the guards, and the guards keep on acting like hard cases. No mutiny on the horizon, though. Only continuous moaning from all sides. Okay, cool. And let's get out of here. We have a fair few things to do in Krasno. We have to find Patrick the Stalker. We need to find who was behind the coup at Dan's factory. Go to the Chamber of Commerce, talk to some NPCs there. And hopefully we come across a caravan with a truck on our way to Krasno. Or maybe even a group of bandits. Or a couple groups of bandits. So I can level up myself. Also, I think I misremembered something else. I kept saying that this area over here... where's it at? Was a dead-end location. I think we come here for the quest we're currently on for Kovalev. Because it has, I think, 2 more stages. After we get the car towed to Ultranoye, we have 2 more stages of that quest. The only reason I really stop and speak to scavengers currently, occasionally they do have something good, but also I'm looking for the last piece of the dog armor, the armored collar. And scavengers sometimes carry the pieces of the dog armor. Oh man, it's a poor caravan. They don't have a truck. Oh, they're sitting pretty on money though. Sadly, I don't think I have enough to really trade for what they've got. I'll take some of their money at least. Alright, let's see what this guy wants. Or is up to. See a constantly sniffing guy in a protective face mask. He cracks his knuckles and whispers, "Another traveler. What's your name?" "I'm known as Sanya Kozlov." "And what's your job?" "I'm working as a shepherd. Don't know how it turned out this way." "There. Take it or leave it." "And where are you heading?" "I'm heading to Ultranoye." "There. You heard something interesting?" "Listen up. People say that in Murmansk there's now their own tank that helps guard the lands." "There." Alright, buddy. Well... there indeed. Wait, why does he have that equipped? For some reason, Fidel has the special pistol equipped instead of... Did I equip that? Let's see, 8 to 14. Hold on. Yes, I don't know what the bonus to Shishak's pistol is, or why it costs more strength and AP to use. Maybe he swapped to that pistol on his own. I feel like I'm not going to get a lot done this episode. Just some miscellaneous stuff. I mean, I guess we progressed one of the quests. I was really hoping for one of those truck caravans so I could at least get that Kovalev quest rolling. Gosh darn it. Another one of those peasant caravans. There's usually a body over here. Actually, I don't know if I've ever been in a cave like this without a body over there. Alright, let's see what they're packing at least. Not a ton. They can't even afford this. Let me trade some of this other junk then. Well, darn. Darn, darn, darn. Alright. Hopefully one more random encounter, and the one that I need. Or one of the several that I need. I think we need, what, 5 different random encounters? One for each of the Death Gang, and then one for the Red Masked Bandits. And another one of these guys. Fantastic. I'm not even going to talk to this guy. We're just going to cut him down in cold blood and take all of his loot. I will talk to him. You see a dust-covered tough guy in a protective face mask. He straightens his neck and screams out. Hello. Oh, what's your name? I'm known as Mikhail Tarakanov. And what's your job? I'm working as a ground measurer. I'm thinking about switching jobs. And where are you heading? I'm heading for Pokolevka. Get it? Question mark, period. Hey, you heard something interesting? Listen up. I heard that in Chernobyl, the unthinkable is happening. Mutants have become leaders and make the normies wear special badges on their clothes. Get it? Question mark, period. Okay, well, thanks for the rumors, buddy. Oh, ammunition needs to go to Fidel. You know, I rarely come across those singular wasteland wanderers like that. Of course, when I need a specific random encounter, that's all I get. So, what, 3 in one episode? Alright, let's go talk to Patrick, who should be in Fidel's bar. Well-built man equipped with every possible kind of small arms raises his beer glass in greeting. The gesture makes a grenade hanging around his neck roll ominously from side to side. Hello again. What brings you here this time? Fancy hearing another story? Or do you just want to talk? Business brought me here. An artist in Paragon is looking for someone who's seen Cookish firsthand. The man grins and you wince as the grenade he's wearing, like a pendant, makes a tinkling sound. Many people have seen Cookish. Thousands. But perhaps your pal is looking for someone who saw him and lived. In that case, yes, I'm the only one. What's this beast like? To imagine this beast, you need to be good at abstract thinking. Have you ever melted cheese on a fire? Imagine 2 pieces melting together. You can see the border that once separated them, a tiny furrow of sorts. So imagine a man, a wolf, a bear, a couple of gnawers, and a lot of other creatures melted together like this, and picture it the size of a 2-story building. It crawls towards you with a terrible howl, a sound from beyond the grave. One arm is human, another ends in a hoof, the third has dog tongues instead of fingers. The fourth is not an arm or a leg at all, but a whip made of horse spines. It opens its bare jaws, and instead of teeth, there are rat heads within, hissing at you with snake tongues. And a wolverine head peeking out menacingly from the throat. How's the creature behave? Cookish is a lonely creature. No surprise, because if there is anything fair about this world, it's that there is only one such beast in it. It prefers to hunt at night, lying in ambush. It has many different heads, so it can bark like a dog, or howl like a wolf, or cry like a baby, or laugh like a woman. Depends on who's trying to lure it. Depends on who it's trying to lure into its claws. And how did you survive meeting it? I did suffer losses. When the beast jumped out at me from the bushes, I was riding my motorbike. At first I was circling it, steering by balance alone while shooting with an AK in each hand. Then I ran out of ammunition and realized I had to make a run for it. But as I was straightening the bike to gun it out of there, it hit me with one giant paw, jaguar I think, and knocked me to the ground. Then it started gnawing at my poor Ural's rear tire. Apparently it thought we were one creature. So I shot the gas tank. The explosion didn't kill the beast, but it was hurt badly. Now it's off licking its wounds somewhere. It doesn't attack people anymore. Good grief, I'm going to tell all this to the artist. Alright, let's head inside the city. So we still have things to take care of here before we head back to Paragon. Though we probably won't get a lot of it taken care of this episode. I'll probably stop by the merchants and turn in the waste paper that I have. We can stop and talk to the guys here in the catacombs real fast about the Dan situation. Then I might deal with the merchants off camera and the waste paper guy. And then in the next episode, we'll talk to the other criminals that are up on the boat. And go into the Chamber of Commerce bunker. We have a couple of quests to do in there, as well as at least one quest we get inside. That'll take us to the circus. Alright, so I'm assuming we talked to this guy about the Dan issue. He seems to be the guy in charge here. Simon Schmack gives you a sly grin and invites you to sit down. So, did you do it? Listen, did you by chance meet with a guy called Shishak from Dan's factory crew? Oh, I heard about that mutiny they had at the factory. Never seen the guy, though. Try asking the Mafia dudes on the ship. They might know something. Yep, that they might. Alright, well, since we're here, let's go and take care of the waste paper guy and the merchant. Merchant's on the other side. I'm not going to waste my time selling anything to this guy since he gives us basically nothing in return. He does have some scrap metal on his person. Let's see. SKS with optical sights. How does that compare to regular SKS? It's 11 to 17. 11 to 17. Bonus for hitting from a distance. Accuracy penalty 20% in close range. Critical chance plus 4%. Okay, so the accuracy penalty is the same across the board. I don't think we have a Dragunov. It's very expensive, though. Again, so is the SKS with optical sights. So I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Alright, I do want to check out the armor merchant. Hopefully he has the armored collar for Zulbars, or maybe even another bulletproof vest for another one of my companions. Oh, Special Forces helmet. Then a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's in the bulletproof vest. It's a lot more expensive here, though. We get a better deal with the caravans. I might just not buy anything in the cities. This might be worth grabbing, though. We still have over 10,000 rubles, so I'm still not hurting for money. Let's go ahead and grab this. So yeah, it's -4 to dodge, where this is only -1, but this is like 10 DR, 2 DT. This is 15 DR and 3 DT. So 5% increase and a 1 increase. I need to stop stashing or hiding money from me. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here. Off camera, I'm going to head towards this ship here in Krasno. We'll talk to the Mafia in the next episode, and then we'll head into the Chamber of Commerce bunker and speak to the bureaucrats within. We have a couple of quests to handle inside or to progress inside the bunker, and then one new one to get from the head guy. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode.